What's up guys, Adrian here from Losh TV and welcome back to the channel. This haunt season, I know that you're going to be looking around every nook and cranny to try to find some way to get prepared for all of the spooky adventures that you want to go on. Well, I got you covered because in today's video, I'm going to share with you 13 channels that I highly recommend that you watch for this haunt season. They go from inspirations to friends of the channel and even some newer channels that are absolutely killing it. We got you covered, so let's dive straight in. To start it all off, I want to give a huge shout out to a couple of channels that have inspired me on my haunt journey. These creators are incredible and I highly recommend checking them out. First up is HauntScene, an amazing group of people who travel across the United States to explore and review independent haunts. If you're planning to visit any local haunt this season, HauntScene is a must watch. And don't forget to tell Johnny Bronto that Losh TV says hello. Next, we have Zombie Chris. This channel has been a significant inspiration for me, and Chris himself has evolved into one of the best haunt updaters out there. Whether it's Halloween Horror Nights or Halloween, Zombie Chris is the go-to guy for all of your haunt coverage needs. And now let's talk about some friends of the channel who will blow your socks off with their haunt season coverage. These creators are incredibly talented and their content is top-notch. First on the list, we have the coolest family on YouTube, Kool K's Adventures. They travel all over Florida, visiting haunts and sharing their opinions, their honest opinions, from a family perspective. Khalil and Kyla, the kids, provide some of the most straightforward and honest feedback you'll ever hear. And now, bouncing away from Kool K's, we're going to talk about another set of people that are really good when it comes down to a lot of things, and that is JustLooking. If you're looking for in-depth coverage of food, drinks, and overall experience at Halloween Horror Nights, look no further than JustLooking. Sean and Saber provide excellent quality videos that will cover every single aspect of the event. Trust me. And coming up after them, we also have BrianFromOrlando. With their live streams, HHN beginners guides, and general haunt coverage, this channel is always a fun watch. Brian and Steph visit Halloween Horror Nights as frequently as I do, so just know you're going to be in good hands. Alright, now let's move on to my Boo Bros. Creators who have been more than friends, and honestly, they're just like family. We had a YouTube channel, well, it's still there if you guys want to watch any of that content. It is BooBrosInc. These channels are a must-watch for haunt enthusiasts just like us. Let me ask you a question too, since you're here. Have you been Eddytained? If not, it's time to check out Eddytainment. Eddy explores multiple haunts, from Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando to King's Dominion and Busch Gardens Williamsburg Halloween, and who knows where else he's gonna go this haunt season. Eddy's videos always leave me eddytained, and I know they will do the exact same to you. And now, to give you a little dose of both coasts, I will give you the Nights of Horror. And now it's not just Anthony, it is also Sam and Rob. Rob has his own channel as well. It is the Howling Hour, but they check out almost every local haunt in Southern California, but their main stomping ground is going to be Not Scary Farm. So, trust me, expect so much great content from them. And then up next, staying on that West Coast, we're going to Exploring Attractions. My former Horror Nights Unscripted co-host will provide you with some of the best coverage you'll ever find. Whether it's Horror Nights, Orlando or Hollywood, Knott's, or even Halloween San Diego, Scott won't leave you disappointed. And from one co-host to another, we're now going to Michael from Hallowed Thrills. While he used to cover haunts all across Pennsylvania, this year he's moving back to Florida, so he's going to bring you the Hallowed Haunt Tour in the Sunshine State, visiting all the local haunts and even some of the big ones as well, so keep that in mind too. And finally, let's shine a spotlight on some newer channels that are set to dominate this haunt season. These creators are on the rise and they 100% deserve your attention. Starting off first, we have Dillon Thomas. He's a fairly new channel that's been making waves in the haunt community. With a newfound eye of knowledge for Halloween Horror Nights and an immersed knowledge of Universal, Dillon's videos are both entertaining and informative. Keep an eye out for their fantastic content as they uncover the secrets of this year's events. Following that, we have Nerd Squish. When you watch a Nerd Squish video, you feel right at home. There's a positive and knowledgeable approach to all things Halloween Horror Nights, and they will get you fully prepared for haunts this season. Following that, we have Dreamport Productions. Aiden from Dreamport Productions has shown an incredible potential for haunt season coverage, whether it's construction updates, history lessons, or so much more, his channel's got you covered. And last but not least, we have the Horror Fiends. Despite being a newer channel, they've already proven their worth with great insights into Halloween Horror Nights. Keep an eye out for their fun and informative content. And fun fact, I'm actually featured in one of their videos. It's their History of HHN Deep Dive. You might spot a familiar face in there too. Well, quite a few of them if you listen to me through this whole thing. And well, there you have it. That's the 13 channels that I recommend you watch this haunt season. Now I know there were bigger channels that I left off of the list, but that's because you're going to check them out anyway. You have the Pew2, you have Tim Tracker, you have Kevin Heimbach, you have so many people you can check out, and I know you will, and I want you guys to do me a huge favor. Comment down below some channels that I left off of this. These creators are going to give you some amazing haunt coverage. So grab your popcorn, turn down the lights, and get ready for an epic haunt season with these fantastic channels. Do me a huge favor and don't forget to subscribe, and let's make this haunt season the spookiest one yet. Stay excellent, my dudes.